Homemade coconut cream pie is a showstopper dessert that satisfies the sweet tooth. Made from scratch, this creamy, flavorful pie is fairly easy to make. And for all you coconut fans, let me show you how easy it is to make today on the Stay at Home Chef. To start off this pie, we need to toast the coconut. So preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And sprinkle 1 cup of sweetened coconut flakes onto a parchment-lined pan. And lightly toast the coconut in the oven for 5 to 7 minutes. Stir that occasionally to ensure all is toasted. Toasting the coconut flakes brings on a deeper, nuttier flavor and gives it a crispy texture that is divine. Simple enough to do and worth it to elevate this pie. Next step is pie filling. In a bowl, get 3 egg yolks ready. We will need them in just a bit. We don't want the white of the egg, just the yolk, so separate them by either rocking them back and forth within the shell and letting the white slip past, which you can use for something else if you want, or crack the eggs in a bowl and fish out the yolks. Beat the egg yolks until that's smooth, and then go ahead and set that aside. In a medium saucepan, combine 3/4 a cup of granulated sugar with 1/3 a cup of cornstarch and 1 cup of heavy cream and 1 can of high-quality coconut milk. Stir that all together until that is smooth. The higher quality coconut milks have a higher fat content and they do taste better, but buy what you can afford. Now we're going to head over to the stove and place the saucepan over medium-high heat. Stir that constantly until it begins to bubble. It really is important to stir this constantly because the cornstarch will settle and stick to the bottom of the pan and create yucky lumps. Once you start to see those bubbles, you need to let it go for another 2 minutes, continuously stirring until it starts to thicken. Once it's thickened to that creamy custard-like thickness, remove that from the heat and mix a little bit of that mixture into the egg yolk, whisking it rapidly, and then return that to the pan. Stir that and cook that for another 90 seconds over medium heat. Then remove that from the heat and stir in 2 tablespoons of salted butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and if you really wanted a punch of coconut flavoring, you could add in 1/2 teaspoon of coconut extract. The last thing we need to add in is 1/2 of those toasted coconut flakes. Make sure that that is all stirred together and the butter has melted evenly through it. Pour that into a prepared pie shell, which you can find a full guide on how to make the most beautiful, perfect pie crust over on our website. Let that cool for about 15 minutes, and then you're going to refrigerate it until it's completely set. While the pie is cooling, let's make some delicious whipped cream. This is a stabilized whipped cream, which means it will hold its shape. It's great for decorating, which means you can pipe it on if you want. To make the stabilized whipped cream, in a bowl, add in 3 tablespoons of cold water and sprinkle that with 1 teaspoon of unflavored gelatin. Let that stand for about 5 minutes. Meanwhile, in a large mixing bowl, use a hand mixer or a stand mixer to whip 1 cup of heavy cream until soft peaks form. Then sprinkle in 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Whip that for about 30 seconds to combine. And with that gelatin that's now thickened up, I'm going to pop it in the microwave for about 5 to 10 seconds until it liquefies. Then slowly drizzle in that gelatin mixture and whip that until stiff peaks form. Pipe the whipped cream onto that completely cooled pie for a decorated effect, or simply spread it over the top of the pie in an even layer. Sprinkle with the remaining toasted coconut and refrigerate until you are ready to eat. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe in the video description below. Be sure to check out thestayathomechef.com where you can find hundreds of restaurant quality recipes you can easily make at home. We'll see you later.